Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the John Went Walking YouTube channel. Sure glad to have you with me here this morning, and it is morning here in Florida in August. If you're gonna go hiking, you got to get out in the morning. At least that's what's best. I tell you, we've had some incredible heat and rain down here over the past couple of months, and the best time to be out walking on these trails is definitely early in the morning. So that's what I've been doing. So this morning I'm out in the Ocala National Forest, just north of the 88 store. I was through the 88 store area about a month or so ago, and I wanted to come back and get a hike in north of the 88 store over the road 316, just to take a look at the trails back through here. It's a nice stretch through here, running due north, and this forest is just beautiful out here. This is the heart of bear country in Florida, of course, and I've never seen a bear out here yet. I did see one down in central Florida earlier this year, about, I don't know, he's a couple hundred feet from me, and as soon as he heard me, he ran the other way. So, but anyway, I'm up here. I hope I don't see a bear, to be honest with you, this morning. Hope it's a nice, quiet, peaceful walk. And what I'm doing this morning is I'm checking out my new, I've been trying out different shoes. So, this morning I got on a pair of Topo Vistas. They're Topo Vistas. It's like the men's trail shoe that they have. And I picked them up, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago on Amazon. And I've been following a lot of the Appalachian Trail YouTube through hikers, and especially the ones now that are in Pennsylvania and north into New England, the ones that are over the 1,200-1,300 mile stretch, and trying to wrap it up here in the next couple of months on the top of Katahdin. So I found this one channel I really liked. It's a young lady. She goes by Hike by Faith, or Hiking by Faith, something like that. And she's kind of told her story, and she's been posting videos very religiously throughout the past several months, and I've kind of picked up and started following her. And I went back and looked at some of the earlier videos, and she talked about how much she liked these Topo hiking shoes. So I had never really heard of them. I've always hiked in either Merrell's or even like the Brooks. Like I've traditionally have always worn the Brooks Beast, just because I have flat feet, and it's made for wider, heavier runners. And so I always, even in the military, I usually ran in Brooks Beast, and they've just kind of carried over. I've always enjoyed, that's been my go-to shoe. But I don't know, the past several years where I've gotten more active out on the trails, I've drifted more towards the Merrells and the different versions that they have. And I'm still kind of looking, because I want to like look at a couple of different options. But you guys know, if you look at shoes at all these days, it's an investment. Like, they're all going to be, all of them over anywhere $150 to $250 for a pair of shoes. So, I want to make sure I choose the right ones, or the ones that I believe that are really best for me going forward. And I'm looking for a shoe that's kind of a mixture, where I can kind of move fast in it, but it'll hold up on the trails here in Florida. Good in water, lightweight, but sturdy. But sturdy to hold up to help take care of my feet, because like I said, I do have flat feet, and I really haven't had trouble with them over the years. I haven't had trouble, but I still like to take care and be safe, and try to care for them the best that I can. And especially from being an ultra runner for many years, all the marathons I did, and even up to a 100-mile run, I know how important it is to take care of your feet with blisters and take care of your toes. And so I take the whole feet part pretty seriously. In fact, I'm more worried about that than I am most of the other gear. Like I have a backpack that I'm ready to go with. I have a bag, I have a tent. I'm really at this point, focused on zeroing in on some shoes and socks that I'm gonna wear. Now I've been wearing, I got Darn Toughs on this morning, and that's probably what I'll go with. They've been good to me the past several years, and I'll probably just stick with them. But I really want to give these Topo Vistas a chance and see if I like them as good or better than the other shoes that I've traditionally worn. So you can see we got a little block in the road here. Of course, I could jump over it, but I'm holding the camera, so I'm just going to step around it here through the brush. Get through the brush here. Get around the tree. Yeah, their shoes are good. That's what this is good for. Scooting around the down tree. Nothing wrong with that. Be easier if I had two hands, but it's okay. I'm gonna get around it just fine. Get right back onto the trail. So watch I don't tramp on anything that I shouldn't be tramping on. Okay, good. So I made it around, no problem. So that must have just been a recent drop, because I don't think there's a lot of people out here. The trail that I'm on, it started about 466, at mile 466, and it's heading north. And I've been through a bunch of cobwebs and brush, and it looks like this trail might not have been used since Thru-Hikers came through here several months ago. I walked a couple hundred yards into it maybe a month or so ago, but I turned around pretty quickly because I'd already had a long morning. So I wanted to get back up here and check it out and bring you guys along. So anyway, that's my priority right now with gear, is figuring out which shoes I want to wear. So I've really enjoyed this young lady's Thru-Hike videos. Like I said, it's called, her channel's called Hiking by Faith. Right now she's up into northeastern Pennsylvania, and you can easily find her on YouTube. But she recommends these shoes, and I thought, you know what, she's solid, she's grounded. I'm not sure how much more experience she has than anybody else, but I took a look at the shoes. I liked how they looked, and I wanted to give them a shot. So that's what I'm out here doing this morning, testing them out the first time in the woods. I've been wearing them around the house and running errands, that kind of thing, to try to break them in a little bit, but this is the first time I've had them out. And I didn't want to take them into the like swampy, marshy areas. I wanted to get up here a little bit more where there's a little bit of elevation. It's a little bit drier up here. And when I say a little bit of elevation, I mean not over 100 feet, but like probably 50, 60, 70 feet up here, instead of down there in the swamps where I'm marching through water up to my shins. So I didn't want to put them in that mud straight out of the gate. I wanted to give them a chance to break them in here a little bit slowly. So that's what I'm doing. And you can see what a beautiful trail this is out here. I've really enjoyed this morning, and kind of snooped around and been all through the area up here, and I've really enjoyed it. Ocala National Forest is just incredible. I'm right, if you're coming up 19 out of, say, Mount Dora, that area, down the Orlando proper area, but out of Mount Dora, out of that area up through Umatilla, and then up 19, and then you're coming up, and the 88 stores up here, and then we're just north of Lake Kerr and State Road, or County Road 316, whatever it is. The trail crosses County Road 316 right back there, and that's where I'm walking from. Now, if you go to the other side of the road down there, that's where the 88 store is. That's where the east-west corridors come back together. And I did a couple of videos on that area. Maybe a month or so ago, I was back there. So anyway, out here getting some miles in this morning. Thought I'd bring you along. I'm gonna break this video off and probably make a couple more while I'm up here, just because it's so beautiful. I'm really enjoying this morning. Anyway, friends, I'm so grateful to have you out here with me this morning again, and I appreciate every single one of you. I wish you all the best wherever you are today. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll be talking to you again from the Florida Trail real soon. Goodbye, friends.